Hey everyone, this is We Met Plum. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. BPT's mini podcast extravaganza is coming your way. And no, this is not for August. It is for September. I gotta remember that in my mind. It's September, not August. Thank you, Luke, because I fixed it. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, enough of this. Uh, Stay tuned, everybody. A brand new BPT's mini podcast extravaganza for this month in September. We got at least three of them for you all, maybe. I'll have to double check. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. This is going to be a big show. We got lots to talk about, and that's coming your way next. Hello, everybody. Welcome to BPT's mini podcast extravaganza here on Burning Plum Television. I am Miss Plum, and welcome everyone to the stream. I just want to make sure that I'm not doing anything on my PC so we don't have no copyright and everything. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot find my mouse. Okay. I want to just check the date, and it is okay. So we have two shows for you all this month of September, not three. Okay, so I lied. Okay, well, anyway, enough about that, everybody. I'm Miss Plum, and joining me for the stream, we're going to introduce two people for tonight. Number one, he was a contestant on Alex Paris paying tribute to the late Bob Barker, and he had a really rough game of Bullseye, and that's the reason why they kind of discontinued it because nobody would ever win that game, and if you did, well, congratulations, because otherwise you need to go into some golf course and try to get a hole-in-one, and if you can, then you're awesome. If not, then you might want to retire from golf. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, joining me to the stage is Luke Jeffers.
Retire the golf remix. Come on. Hello, guys. As I'm currently, well, I am a fan of the company Elsa's Quote, by the way, who is a member of our LJP Quote, by the way. Well, before we get to Chris, he is from Argentina. He said, it would reply my comment. He would say, ha ha ha, buddy, this is a picture from me, just JK. It's no photo, and now it's here is 21:10 p.m. Oh my god! But I'm gonna screenshot you a photo real quick. This is a something I really want to go on at the start of the stream. I know it's a hard time to show you this, but it's for sake of argument, but it has to be done. One of the fans told me this. Here it is. It has to, and if you're watching this, Leonardo, I can't pronounce these names, but he was from Argentina. But this is for you. I did not know we were expecting this to come from my Facebook group. He was a good fan of my comedy, and he is supportive of my ocean group, but this is hilarious. You, sir, are a funny YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber, but Facebook man. He was a great friend of mine. A lot of applause to this guy from Argentina. He was the first friend of mine from Argentina. So there you go. So that being explained, I have news to share with you before I get to Chris. I have 1,561 subscribers here on my main channel, and of course, I have, let's say, above the range, let's say, um, 8,387 videos here on my main channel. So I have like 13 more videos to hit until I hit, let's say, 8,400 videos. So can we get that far? We'll figure it out. Now, let's introduce another guest.
And what I would say too, as a consolation prize, for what happened on the bullseye, we might as well just send you like I don't know, $50 or $500 worth of breadsticks. Because like I said, bullseye, the old one is just like it's like a game of Battletoads, and you can't beat it.
Can't do it. No, I haven't.
And if you try to beat it, then well, congrats. But if not, well, then you're never gonna beat it because you suck.
To my main channel one time and say, for example, be a total, well, good luck.
Yeah.
And just Jeopardy V music. If you look at my main channel, go check it out.
Yeah, and newsflash, everybody, it was Athletic World on the NES made by Bandai that uses the power pad. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my other guest with me, he is the founder of Retro Media Vision. And in fact, he has his radio show that you can listen to on Mixcloud. The third episode is available now. And then, of course, listen to his album on Spotify and Apple Music and then all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Atari fan himself, Kennedy.
Oh my God!
Woohoo! Yeah, thank you so much, Remix, for that wonderful welcome. Yes, my third radio show is up and running. It's great to see everybody here today, Remix and Luke, both of you. And
Yep.
after a long day, well, not a long day, but it's hard to get work around here anymore. But I hope to work at NBC one of these days.
Wow!
I would say.
Wow!
Bang!
NBC, okay.
Yeah, I would love to work for NBC or Fox, because they're the only two top-rated networks out there.
Mm-hmm.
NBC cleaned up their act, I have to tell you, with the Peacock. That's the only thing that could save them now, and so far they got Peacock to float upon amongst themselves on, and of course CBS, whatever's left of them, is morphing into becoming Pluto and Paramount, respectively. And Fox is its own, and it's being half of it's being sold off to Disney.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'll be talking about them in the show because I have a beef to pick with what's been happening.
Yeah, but as far as go ahead.
The thing about Disney, though, I was basically got this comic book I got on Disney's One Saturday Morning ABC Adventures, and I had done 16 episodes about comic book adventures and reviews about it. It was great so far. Go check out my main channel.
Oh yes, absolutely. We will do, and I'm glad I've done there's 3 episodes. The new season of the radio show began September 16th, whereas the old season began June. Did it start in June? I think it started in April. I forget. But it starts every April and October or September or whenever. It starts 2 times a year, so we do 2 seasons a year. To every section, half of the year, we do a season. So I believe the next season's in January. We're going to do some more episodes. And I'll do some trivia along with some interviews with well-known people like Alex Perez and Erin Perry. Who else? Mindy Cohn, Lydia Cornell, Nancy Pop, and a bunch of others.
All right. Well, oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Oh no, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. My fault, Remix. I apologize.
Yeah.
But how have you
Well, that's the whole introduction.
yeah. How have you been doing? I'm looking forward to the show tonight.
Oh yeah, I know. We got stuff to go over, and then so, but yeah, guys, I know I made a funny joke about the breadsticks for Luke Jeffers.
Uh,
Um,
Stella Doro
Wow.
breadsticks. Yeah, Stella
Man.
Doro. I recommend you give him Stella Doro breadsticks. The Italian
yeah.
thing.
Breadsticks. Seriously,
Well,
man?
Luke, I will give you effort. On playing The Price is Right. During the stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you watch this, Alex, I was a bad bullseye, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's one of the most challenging pricing game. That's why they discontinued it.
But
It
22
was just a pain.
overall.
Oh, yeah, that was a heartbreaker when you were off by 28.
Was that Bullseye 1 or Bullseye 2 from
Bullseye won, Chris.
1972, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Bullseye won.
Yeah.
Price
Drawing Bob Barker,
too hard. Yeah, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
like
you know what, Luke? Not only you were off by 28. Oh, go ahead, Luke. Sorry about that. I know
Yeah.
I really gotta stop doing that, but
Uh,
you were $28 off, and I know that was really sad. Because not only you were off by $28, you were born on June 28th, so 28th of June, and then you're off by $28. I'm like,
oh. Yeah, well, I was saying 22, but 28. Okay. I was born the 28th day of
yeah,
June.
I know, and then
I have no idea what to say here.
oh, I know. It's like trying to beat the Turbo Toner in Battletoads.
It's like, Japanese V-music, like I said earlier in the episode
Yeah,
of Many Park Extravaganza. I'm like,
yep.
jeez, man.
Oh, I know.
And thank God it would stop raining where I was at, but
Yeah, it's one of those tough games, but like I said, you know, at least you had fun, and I won't spoil the outcome for those who didn't see the live stream.
yeah, for those reasons, I had Logan, if he's watching this, I have no idea what to do with you. But he
Yeah, I don't know.
laughed my butt off, especially Alex, who said, Logan.
Well, you know what, Luke? I think I have a suggestion to this dilemma.
What is that?
Send him to the timeout corner.
This is great. This is great news. Oh, by the way, who else came here to see me? Well, another friend of mine who shared the same birthday as me, Christopher Rahaman,
Oh yeah.
who's like one of the contestants of the game of the Fang.
Hmm.
He also said things about my birthday, and surprisingly, one of the people who wanted to join in, but he's too late now, Danny Lewis, joined in the call, but he came in the last second and said, hey, things like that behind the scenes.
Right.
And he told Alex, and David about this. I was in the soundboard mode saying, Bob Saget! And I was like, Alex just started laughing, especially me, David, Danny, Chris, and especially Michael, Jack, and Laura, the all twins. I don't know their names at the time, but they're also all large twins. But I also want to mention one other person, who came in the live stream. John Good. If he's watching this, he made a cameo. He made a cameo last second, but he wanted to say, "I beat up by Barnsley," But he's a great friend of mine and Alex and everybody. But and he did a great job defeating by Bonzi for some reason.
Well, what we need to do is, if we want to kick Bunzy's butt, we need to send him Mr. Bucket and see if he can do something about Bunzy.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Then that's gonna be a wheel showdown.
Oh, if Alex is watching it,
The moment of your life
what to do with him, with you.
is coming soon.
I wish.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if I could only dream, then yeah, I would love to see it happen.
I
But
wish.
you know what? These are just dreams that are just made up, and they just won't ever happen. But at the same time, though, you know, because what would happen if Mr. Bucket wins and beats Bonzi? I tell you, I think Bonzi would be cussing up a storm like 500 words per minute.
Oh.
With all the curse words he'll ever do.
And this is a serious moment here, but Dante
Yeah.
was in another stream, not
Mhm.
the right one, but his stream. But and then another person came in and said the N word in a stream,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow.
I know that's always a problem, and yeah, that can really happen.
And he had to ban that person, but it was the same thing happened to me when in 2020 when Dobo had to stalk me for no reason and said the N word multiple times in my stream. I was telling him on it earlier tonight, and he said,
Yes.
"There's so many people have problems in this world." I'm like, okay.
I know. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of sick people out there too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stupid people.
Unless if you're Sinbad, it says unless if you're Sinbad from Jingle All the Way.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna say it too. This is a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, help me.
And of course, that line is from 1996, Jingle All the Way.
Yeah,
I know the movie is a box office, failure, but at the same time, that one scene of him saying that was the funniest out of all of it in the film.
It makes sense.
Because we all live in a world of sick people.
Yeah, and it does make sense to
And Sinbad predicted it in 96.
96, yeah.
Just like I talked about in the disco chat with Billy when he was getting his 93 Q craze on and everything.
Yeah,
like him being a DJ, like, ooh, look at me, I'm Billy with my pom-poms, DJ in 93, like, okay, what?
Billy, I was on a call with Billy, and he told me things about sports, about Georgia Bulldogs won their game, and Florida won their game. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, that's a game.
That's the game from yesterday's game. But on the other hand, I was very excited for them to win the game. Georgia Bulldogs won. I saw it last night, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
It was very exciting. And Florida won the game as I saw it today. It was I was watching a Patriot exclusive Bob Show review. I don't want to say it, but I'm not watching it fully because that's a big no-no, but it is turning red, But, it makes sense. Only Patriots can watch it like me, not you.
And Luke, if only David 3000 was a giant wet panda, we all stream for wet pandas.
Oh God.
Yeah, and then send Logan to a special timeout corner.
Yeah.
And do a little trivia game where if he gets it right, he gets out of the timeout corner. If he gets it wrong, you have to sit there for 30 minutes.
Oh God, help me! Oh
I
man.
know. I know.
I
But I
mean,
digress.
I digress. You know, I mean,
Excuse me.
I'm not. Yeah, because like I said, not watching this from you guys is a big no-no, but it
No.
only prevents for me and other patrons like me. That was it. But the other thing is, I just want to say this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's another thing I did this morning and this afternoon about what's going on, and this basically, I just want to say this in any way, but I did watch some past, well, recent videos I made up, Born Jokester episodes on my from episode 19 to 21. 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was right, 5. 5 of them has to do with Cool Cat.
Right.
And the other one has to do with the 45th anniversary of Barney.
Mm.
And it was on say 45 years ago this past month. Let's say August 29th, 1988. And
Mm-hmm.
this is what I did this afternoon. I watched the whole thing. Board Jokes episode for 21 I made. It was released before was August 29th, 2023. And it was fantastic. I made over 2 hour plus episode of Board Jokester. It was fantastic. And it was on Rumble now, so you gotta go ahead and check it out. And yeah. But the other thing is I have worked on recent jokes yesterday. It was fantastic. And so there. And then the other one, I couldn't say much, but in the mini pocket extravaganza stream, but another one has to do with this afternoon has to do with lunchtime episode, and then 6 episodes of comic reviews on Disney's One Saturday Morning Adventures, and that was it. So overall, no projects after this, except for this stream, these 2 other streams, Bob Barker Tribute live stream, and this stream. That was it.
Yep. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Oh god.
Yes, definitely.
And on top of the Christmas tree is nothing but gingerbread and candy canes.
Oh my god, help me. Yeah.
And then you smash it into a burrito, and you got a perfect dessert.
Oh god, help me.
I know. I'm just being funny because, like I said, hey, it's the return of BPT's mini podcast stream, so I might as well throw in some comedy.
Comedy, yeah. And
because if there's no comedy, then it would be us.
Hey Andrew, how you doing, buddy?
It would be like these 3 dudes.
Dudes.
With the subscribers and the viewers, being bored to death, and let's just twiddle our thumbs for the next 2 hours.
Yeah. 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 Hey Andrew, how you doing, buddy?
I mean, it's like trying to do math. 2 + 2 = potato. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. That's yep. Plum. Yeah. I'm the sugar plum fairy. But yep. Thank you.
Imagine remixing the tutu.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Well, if I was in the tutu, then it would be with his pom poms.
I'd be with my tutu and bodysuit too. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
And my leg warmers. Don't forget.
And probably. Yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
I'm sorry. You have to put me in pink leg warmers too with the tutu and bodysuit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What were you saying, Remix? I'm sorry.
Yeah, and while you get jiggy with it and listening to that song by Will Smith.
Jazzercise is number 1. Jazzercise, Nutcracker.
Or you do the Macarena.
Macarena, that's good too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Kill me.
Oh, I know, Luke. I know. So you see, guys. For the return of the show. Instead of the 3 of us being bored, we want to try to entertain you and try to be as serious
Yeah,
as much as we can.
yes.
Absolutely.
Exactly. We talk about this whole story behind it and say once upon a time there was a yeah type of thing, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, oh, we forgot one more thing. One day, Teletubbies and this happened, and he said, Teletubbies go pee outside. I'm like, what?
Yeah. That was a highlight. And when I said that for the first time, Luke couldn't stop laughing to the point that I thought I broke him. I think I give him a disease or something. I probably accidentally give him the Teletubby disease. I'm so sorry, Luke. I know. It's like I need to order some soap bed on the Instacart or something like that. But who knows? Maybe I wash my soap up and then all of a sudden I'm gonna end up throwing up. But I digress. But anyway, um, yeah. So there you guys go on that. So with the fart jokes aside. Chris, is there anything you want to add before we get to our topic?
Not really. I think I said about what I wanted to say. Johnny Olsen will do another special on him next month, and that's about it, pretty much.
All right, and like I said too, listen to the to his third episode on Mixcloud.
Yes, do that.
And also stream Christianity Plays His Hits across music platforms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Christianity Plays His Hits, my aerobic videos, my coffee chat, case of the feel goods, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
Karen Fetter, Ronald Onion, who else? Michael Tranzillo, Jason Nadel, Remix Plum, of course, Luke Jeffers on occasion comes on too. You've been on coffee, feel goods, case of the feel goods, and a lot more. So we're going to try to get more people in, including Aaron Perry again, and Nancy Pop, and Lisa Hart, and David Etzel. And of course, Dennis James and his son Brett.
All right, well. Uh-huh.
So that's it for me. Yep, that's it. I said I ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
Pretty much for now.
I know. It's like when your car is running out of gas, you need to hurry to the gas station before you get stranded on the freeway.
Indeed.
Because I know it can be really scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you got to push that car to the limit, and then when you run out of gas, then the car's gonna end up choking until you decide, well, guess what? Now I'm screwed. Now what are we gonna do in this situation?
Right.
I mean,
definitely.
And looks like. What do you got? What is this madness? You know, with the sunglasses on, you know, drinking juicy juice with his hand, and eating a breakfast sandwich, or trying to lose weight and not eat a lot of sodium, and with his sunglasses on, is like, now what?
You're Zach.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but anywho's, so. We're 58:55 in, so now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get serious now because we have we're going to be discussing some things here. And Luke, you've been so anyway. Our first thing we want to talk about on tonight's show, and Luke can go over the details on this. The Apple Wanderlust event that took place last week, and I watched it too via the Xbox, and of course I watched the Nintendo Direct last week as well. So we'll be talking about Apple first, and then we'll do the Nintendo Direct, which I've watched.
Same here.
So anyway, Luke, you saw the Apple event last week. So you want to give everybody your thoughts and and everything about the event.
Yeah, my thoughts. If you like to check it out, go to my Rumble account right now. But it's basically, I just want to say this, okay? I have saw the Apple event last week. Go check it out. It's basically about on my Rumble account, but let's just say this. I saw, let's say, they're talking about, let's say, for example, Apple Watches and iPhones. They haven't talked
Hmm.
much about, and one of the flaw they say about is iPads. And that was
Yeah, no,
just
I really wanted to hear about it because I'm going to be saving up for an iPad and whatnot because I'm gonna be saving up and get me an iPad. It's just the question is what store am I gonna get it from?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty much Apple Watch and the iPhone, basically. So, but it's what Apple wanted to do. Get to get their feet wet. But anyway, we'll go ahead and what things you liked about it, what you didn't like, and so go ahead, Luke, and I'll drink it to you so I can get rid of this horse in my mouth.
but basically, what it is, it's just I just oh man, it was the one thing I like about Apple event from the last Tuesday. I like about iPhone 15. Okay,
The big one, yeah,
it's very exciting. And the other thing about it is basically Apple Watches. Two of them are
yeah.
announced. You know,
The Apple Watch ninth gen, I think, and an Apple Watch SE, I think.
Ultra
Oh
2.
yeah, and the Ultra, yeah. And I gotta tell you, Apple Watches are cool. And in fact, I actually, when somebody was staying for the night and whatnot, I actually, when she wasn't there, I actually was messing around with the Apple Watch, and it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Um, it's nice, and but the thing is, you have to have an iPhone in order to use it. Because if you don't have an
Yeah,
iPhone, then you can't really use the Apple Watch, so it would be kind of useless.
I mean, before I get to the Apple Watches, at one point, I had an Apple Watch for my 27th birthday, and the problem is I don't have an iPhone yet. So in order to do that,
Yeah.
yeah, you have it. I have my mom's iPhone with me in order to get
Mhm.
update my Apple Watch. So there's your answer to the question anyway. But all serious about two Apple Watches that are updating on this. It was exciting. But
Uh
then
huh.
I have to update these iPhones into a brand new chip.
Yeah, and the Apple Watches are a huge lifesaver because it saves a lot of lives too, especially what you saw in the in the event. And
Yeah,
I applaud Apple for doing that because again the Apple Watch really does save lives.
it does.
Especially when you get into a bad car wreck or and I know and yeah, I'm praying for your dad who got into a bad accident
Yeah,
and whatnot.
if you
So
watch his
so
dad,
so this is for him as well.
yeah, if you watch his dad, my dad is. I had to call dad last Friday before we get to the finish touch of the Apple event. Well,
Yeah.
I tried to call dad before and after the Smosh watch party. It's for members only like me, but I was going to get to that, but he didn't answer until 4 in the afternoon. But he had a
Mhm.
car. Yeah, it's like his truck was not working. So I have to say,
Yeah.
Dad, if you're watching this, I pray for you. You
Yeah.
know,
It was really scary when I saw that post, and I'm like, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
things really do turn into an incident, and you never know when it's gonna happen.
yeah, Libby, if you're watching this, I was definitely in shock yesterday. Actually, last Friday about what happened. and she was telling me it's National Double Cheeseburger Day, especially in the news reports that following morning before Dad was in a car wreck, thinking it was a news report regarding to, let's just say, and I won't spoil it, but it has to do with National Double Cheeseburger Day. My stepdad had to watch the news about it, and then the following day, during that time, she woke me up thinking it's National Double Cheeseburger Day. I'm like, okay, National Cheeseburger Day it is. I'm like, and then the following day, after that, evening after that, she's like, it's National Double Cheeseburger Day. I'm like, seriously? National Double Cheeseburger Day? It's like, look it up. It's National Double Cheeseburger Day. I'm like, why? I thought it was National Double Cheeseburger Day today. I'm like, whoa. National Cheeseburger Day is on Monday. Tomorrow. It was saying like tomorrow, but like, come on. National Double Cheeseburger Day is last Friday? Come on now. But then it was last Friday. Well, I was 10 minutes from the DoorDash Wars episode at the time. But in all seriousness, my dad didn't have any broken bones, thank God. But then he didn't know how to walk. They had to walk. I had to call Dad, and he told me just to don't know what's going on, and he just feel like I need to do something for it. I'll tell you more about it during my Life Stories episode and the future episode of Life Stories.
Yeah.
But I'm praying for him in a difficult time. If you watch his dad, I have faith in you, especially Libby at this point. But
well, it was scary, at the same time.
Yeah, especially Mandy and stuff.
Because no one needs to be involved in an accident.
Yeah. Like, wow. And yeah, it was too much. But anyway, what I dislike on the Apple
Event, yep.
Event, okay? I don't know yet. It's basically the iPads. That was it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, and one more thing.
They wanted to focus on the two, but continue.
One more thing. It's basically about I can't remember, but basically about something about I don't remember what I did not like about it, but I can't remember. Again, I'll talk about more about it. Yeah, go check out my Rumble account on LGBT Special Event. You know what I'm talking about, But
yeah.
It's all there.
Okay. Well, I gotta tell you, it was good. But I do agree with Luke. No iPad announcement, but I don't know when they're gonna announce a new one. For like maybe the 11th gen iPad, but who knows? I don't know what they're gonna do. But I'm gonna save up and get me the iPad 10, like I said. And I'll be joining millions upon millions of customers.
Yeah.
With the iPad and everything, but so the Apple Watches, they're cool, and especially the the SE, for $249. Like I said, in order to use those Apple Watches, you have to have an iPhone. So again, if you don't have an iPhone, then you cannot use it. But anyway, so it's a pretty cool little thing, and and pair it up with the iPhone, and of course iPhone 15, really cool, sleek, nice. It's all you want in a premium phone, for a premium price.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course iPhone 15 Pro, and so they went big, and they went. So it was either go big or go home, and that's exactly what they did with the Pro version. Although the one thing that kind of gets me a bit is when I saw not only the iPhone 15 Pro, but I also saw like a DualSense, the Sony DualSense controller, the PS5 controller. They showed that on the event.
Mhm.
And my thought is, okay, well, why are you guys showing the DualSense? I'm like, what is wrong with the Xbox Series controller from Microsoft? I mean, because it's probably because gamers really, it's just based on preference by the gamers and for gamers, like myself. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge the controllers, based on how it looks, how it holds, because like I said, I had used pretty much every Xbox controller, demand, the original one, the 360, never the Xbox original, should I say the Xbox One, when that came out on launch day, and then obviously that they switched to Bluetooth, so I never got that, and it wasn't until 2022, when I bought a Xbox controller, so it's widening the gap, if you will, of me having another Xbox controller, because like I said, I had used every Xbox known to man, with the exception of Xbox One and the S and the X and all of them. But I can understand, because like I said, on the Apple website, you can actually buy a PS5 controller, the DualSense, from the Apple Store, and you can buy it from them. Although you only get one color, and if you want the color that you want, you have to go somewhere else to buy it. But yeah, I mean, and I think, yeah, I don't know if it's either gamers' preference of liking the PS5 controller over the Xbox, or it's just the people at Apple, who I think they're gamers or whatnot. I think they like the feel of the PS5 controller because they're familiar with the classic PlayStation, and everything. Because like I said, for me, I love the PlayStation controller. I've used every PlayStation controller ever since the original Sony PlayStation in September '95. Even though I didn't get that till like '96 or '97.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Wow.
But I've used every PlayStation controller out there. The one that didn't have an analog sticks and whatnot. This was before the DualShock was a permanent thing to the controller. It was just a PlayStation controller that didn't have the analog buttons. Then the DualShock. So I pretty much had them all. I had the original PlayStation without the analog stick, and then the one with the sticks, called the DualShock. And then there was the DualShock 2, the PS2 controller, which is one of my favorite controllers ever. And then you got like the six axis or the PS3 controller. It was okay. It's not all that great. And of course the DualShock 3, that I've used, and then I moved my way up to the PS4 controller, the DualShock 4, which I really liked. But the thing I don't like about it is the battery life is short, way too short, and that it uses a micro USB, which is kind of outdated. But that was the PS4, because the PS4 came out in like 2012, 2013 ish. But no, I take that back. 2013 ish, 2014 ish.
Wow.
That's when the Xbox One was announced, and everybody booed the heck out of Microsoft because they made terrible decisions. That ended up backfiring on them. But yeah, but that's a whole nother topic. But so I pretty much used every PlayStation controller up to that point, and then the DualSense, which is a brand new controller that's for the PS5, and it's also an Apple-friendly device. And I know Luke can attest to that because he has an Apple device that will work with this controller.
Yeah.
Like an iPad, the iPad Pro, the Mac Mini and whatnot. And
I'm sorry.
like I said,
I
You
couldn't
know,
stop
the
laughing at one of my friends from Argentina's caught replies from. Yeah, he told me about this whole Dragula comment. I'm like, whoa.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Remix. What you say about Apple devices? But anyway,
Yeah, well, as I was saying, the PS5 controller is Apple friendly because because they even have this as an advertisement on the PlayStation website. If you look at the DualSense, it actually tells you all the technology that's inside of that controller, and it's not just for the PS5. And if you keep scrolling down, you see a list of Apple devices, and it really gives you the ultimate ability to play any kind of game you want using the controller. And that's why I say that this controller is Apple friendly because it does work on Apple devices, and Luke has, like I said, the iPad Pro and the Mac Mini, and all that other stuff, and so he'll be able to use this controller and everything. I'll be able to use one when I get an iPad 10, because I'm definitely going to get that purple color, that galactic purple, which as Luke says, that it's like a color of Barney the dinosaur. And for me, I said it's kind of like Spyro the Dragon, because Spyro is purple.
yeah, I was gonna show you this old Toys R Us thing. Here's a legend. Yeah, the Prussian Jeffrey the Giraffe thing from Trends.
Hmm.
Trends.
Oh, I love Jeffrey the Giraffe. He's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
He is my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the purple color, kind of like Barney, yeah, in a way. Or like I said, Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah. Or I know Melissa's gonna say this, but she told me this in high school, but purple is one of Justin Bieber's favorite color. Like seriously?
Well, I like purple as well,
Oh yeah, you.
especially when I want to get a T-shirt that's purple.
You're more better than Justin Bieber.
Well, hey, look on the bright side. I'm no skinny jean kind of dude, because that's not my personality. My personality is what I like.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, because
Skinny,
but
very
yeah,
strong.
Justin Bieber, he's old now, and he doesn't have that childhood like that he once had. But
I wish. Oh, I found these
who
bookmarks.
knows?
Yeah, I found these bookmarks for my let's say for my vinyl record player at my house, but there are two of them, by the way.
Yeah.
Should have kept them in my
And of
collection.
course, do what, Luke?
You should have kept them in my books anyway.
Yeah. And the other thing too, I was gonna say, they have another color of the DualSense called Starlight Blue. Now, Starlight Blue kind of reminds me of that color that you would find in a Color Dreams video game cartridge from like '89 and 1990.
Awesome. It's an awesome color, I have to add. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And it kind of reminds me, of a Color Dreams game cartridge. Because out of all the Color Dream games I had, and then they went to Bunch Games and then Wisdom Tree. The only game I had by Color Dreams, and it's one of my favorite games ever. And I know that some people on YouTube, who did this game on YouTube, uploaded the gameplay or played the game, says that it's not as good as this and this. Well, that's okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, that's fine by me. But this is one of my favorite games by Color Dreams because yeah. So what it is, guys, you just all you are is you're just this robot, and you control the robot, and your mission is to collect to the crystals. And you go through each of the levels, collecting crystals, watching out for the creatures, and then you shoot out, dirt, the orange and the dark one that you gotta shoot 2 times to get rid of it.
Mhm.
And your mission is to collect enough crystals for you to buy the luxury moon, which is once you beat level 100, then it says that you acquired enough crystals to buy yourself this luxury moon. And yeah, so this game I have fond memories of, and this is my favorite game by Color Dreams. Was not licensed by Nintendo in any way. This game came out in 1989, and it was created by Kent Beckett, who did the game. And there was also a sequel to this game that was on the Atari Lynx, and that was the only game to be licensed by to be licensed, because that one was licensed by Atari, and it was on a handheld. And this was way more different than the original. And I played both, and as much as I like the sequel, nothing beats the original. Now,
Yeah.
yes, it's gonna have music that's not gonna be high quality or anything, but for me, the music really stands out because this is my childhood dream. My childhood listening to this song every time I play the level, and it just gives me that spirit. Gives me that, going back in time and hearing that. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's like I said, this color reminds me more like a Color Dreams video game cartridge. That light blue color. And I know Chris has probably seen those colors.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I can picture what color you're talking about. Oh, yes.
hmm And I think it's a nice looking blue, and those are the two colors I'm gonna get with the PS5, and that's the purple one and the starlight. Now, why am I gonna get two? Well, one for the PS2 whenever I get one, and the second would be for the iPad because the iPad supports PS5 controllers, and that is gonna make Luke happy, and for him to truth is what, but who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, exactly.
So, because there's a lot of great things you can do on an iPad
Mhm.
and whatnot. But
So,
anyway, yeah. So so yeah, I saw the PS5 controller, and uh, being shown on the Apple event, advertising and whatnot, or showing that controller. I mean, yeah, it makes kind of sense, because
mhm.
PlayStation 5 controller does go nicely with an Apple device like an iPhone,
Wow.
and being able to play, games on it, especially Apple Arcade, if you're a subscriber to it.
Mhm.
But again, it's like what I mean, what's wrong with the Xbox controller? Because there's nothing wrong with it, and the Xbox controller works with Apple devices. But I don't know. Maybe it's either jealousy or they just wanna or probably they prefer the PlayStation controller, because it's because play the controller's been around ever since when the PlayStation first came out, and I can understand because Sony makes really great controllers, or should I say solid controllers, from
Wow.
the DualShock all the way up to the new one, the DualSense. Now there is some problems with the DualSense. Number one is it costs $70, which is, I know it's expensive, but yeah, it's $70 or $74 if you want the other colors. And number two, and this is kind of an issue, kind of like the Nintendo Switch in a way, and I don't have a problem, and I don't have this problem on the Xbox controller, thank God. And that has to do with the analog drifting that can occur.
Oh, I hate
But,
interrupt this whole made podcast
yeah,
topics bang remix, but
go ahead, Luke.
Drew Barrymore, who drew criticism to tape in new episodes of her daytime talk show despite her ongoing riots and actor strikes, now says she'll wait until the labor issues are resolved. Hours later, CBS, the talk show did the same. Said it on PBS NewsHour.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It was sad as me, I know.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the analog drifting issue. But I really want to get this controller because I have an Xbox controller. After 2.5 years, because I didn't get one in 2020 or 2021 or 2022, but after when 2023 started and it was almost the end of 2022, I finally bought one. And I bought it on sale, and then when it came, I got the Xbox controller, and I was so happy to have an Xbox Series S X controller.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll be doing with the PS5 controller, because I wanna experience. Well, for me at least, I wanna at least experience the new DualSense and see what it's really like. If it feels just as good, if not better than the PS4, because I mean, there's a lot of good things I can say about the DualSense, especially that has a USB Type C,
Yeah.
which makes all the difference. Now, the one thing you don't get though, if you pay $69 or $74, is you don't get a USB-C, so you have to buy a USB-C cable. Well, that's where Power A comes into the play, and you can get one of those USB Type C cables that are officially licensed by the maker of PlayStation.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
And you can get it for when it's on sale, you can get it, all over the place. You can get it at Target or Walmart or Amazon. Or if you don't want to get the USB Type C, then there's always a charging dock or a charging cradle that's officially made by Sony, and then you just drop the controller in, plug in the AC power cord in, and it starts charging.
Yeah. I see what you're doing.
Well, because you got to find a way to charge the controller when the battery dies. I mean, you don't want to sit there and use it like a freaking boomerang.
Yeah.
Or beat somebody with it.
Beat somebody, no.
But
Anyway.
But yeah, so anyway, it's $30 and it would charge two controllers at the same time.
I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, next.
And if for people who have a PS5 console, I think this is something you should get. Now, if you don't have a PS5, then that's okay because you just put it in, charge it. Yeah, so you just plug it in and then boom, it charges.
Oh God, help me.
But anyway, yeah, being John Man, but it's not gonna work. But anyway, so yeah, so you put the controller in, charge it all the way, and then I don't know how long it fully charges, but once it's fully charged, then you can turn it on. If you pair it on the iPad, then you'll be able to get back to where you're going and play your favorite game, especially on Apple Arcade, because there's certain games that you can that supports the controller. And I know one of them that I really want to play. I know it's going to sound childish to everybody, but I don't care. But this is a game I really want to play on the iPad via Apple Arcade. It's called Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah.
And I really want to play this.
Yeah, so I can do
because I think the cartoon is cute and it's really cool, and I subscribe to it, and it's really cool.
Very cool
So,
indeed.
for all you people out there, don't badmouth me on that because I really do like the cartoon and I really want to play this game. So,
I'll
so
be
I hope you people understand, not to badmouth me because I want to play this game. And no, I'm not a girl, but I do want to play it. All right.
yeah. But no
Because
more
yes, I have played.
the above. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do it. It's just one
Uh
of those
huh.
memes I came up with on YouTube thinking, oh, not on YouTube, Rumble. So I can, it's from a show. I know what it's called. It's from NBC. It was a TV show basically. So I go, ha, good. It's one of those. It should be one of those sound bites that remix can come up with.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a wumble in my tummy. Anyway.
What?
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. Um, I know. Anyway, um, so overall, yeah, it was a great event. I wish they would talk about iPad. I'm so sad, but hey, I mean, what can you do about it, right? But hopefully, when they do the next event, they're probably gonna do the iPad and whatnot, and hopefully they talk about iPad 11. Hopefully they can kind of cut the price down because 449 is a bit steep for the entry level iPad. I mean, you guys can do it. I know you can.
I know you can.
Because you have the brains, you have the smarts. Just do it.
Just do it. Okay?
Yeah. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. That's all I'm asking.
The apple on the bottom.
Yeah. Because otherwise they're gonna serve you nothing but apple fritters.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Sit on my bed because I'm
It's like, hey, you want one apple fritter? Okay, well, how about some Cool Whip? Yeah.
Cool Whip or Kool-Aid while you're at it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you got the Kool-Aid man crashing into your door, crashing into the wall, like, oh yeah.
Oh God.
Him with the sunglasses.
Oh, you sad.
It's like, oh my God, Kool-Aid man, you just broke my wall. Now you invaded my privacy here. What's wrong with you?
God.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh man.
And it's like, okay, well here, have a baby bottle, and then he just flows in, and Kool-Aid's like,
Oh, that.
oh my God, I got a Kool-Aid baby bottle in my mouth. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, a baby. Yeah. Somebody throws a baby bottle at him, and then it lands right into his mouth, and then he starts on the baby bottle. Nothing but Kool-Aid, my friends. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Oh, I know. And if that doesn't make you laugh, then I don't know what will, because this will definitely be a highlight of the show.
God, oh my God.
Oh.
I know. I know.
Exactly.
I know. I've been waiting 2 weeks to provide a little bit of entertainment fun. I've been waiting to do this, and I think I have not lost my funniness
Yeah.
of being a certified mess, as Luke would say.
Oh man, you're killing me, man.
Yeah.
And I was almost hit the head of the wall, but while you're joking made me laugh today.
Well, it was either talking about the Kool-Aid crashing into a wall or one of the Teletubbies going pee.
You sick!
I know I am.
Oh man.
And like I said, one of the four Teletubbies is going to have to wear a tutu.
Oh my god.
Play the musical chairs. Well, if you're the last one winning or standing or whatnot, then you get to win. I don't know, some pom poms from Billy's dressing room. I don't know.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, who knows?
Oh my god.
And whoever comes in second gets a free ice cream sundae. I don't know.
Uh, you have some ice cream, Jesus.
Yeah, and yeah, Pat, we're still waiting on free ice cream.
Yes.
But anyway,
That's Sajak, the legend himself. Yes.
yeah, yeah. It's like, please click this free trial or give it a spin. Although I was only caring about the ice cream. I'm like, really, dude? You know how many times you said that, and you don't give us free ice cream. You know
Yeah.
how many times we've had to listen to that crap every time he plays that game that Lucky Jams or whatever it's called, the jam game.
Definitely.
Oh, trivia jams. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, more like trivia pom poms. But anyway,
What?
um,
No.
and yes, folks, in the Hello Kitty cartoon, there was actually a character's name, not pom poms, but pom pom,
Yeah.
Wow.
and it's a character. And no, she don't have pom poms in the show. Okay, so don't even ask me for that.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it sure went belly while I was laying down.
Yeah. Yeah, while somebody else goes surfing, and then they have a total wipeout.
You're
Yeah.
killing me, man.
Yeah, while drinking Capri Sun,
Ugh.
which was in every Launchables box. It always came with at least some sort of Capri Sun.
Oh god.
Although
Definitely.
my favorite was the Wild Cherry Capri Sun. That was like my favorite.
Yeah, I love Capri Sun, man. That was my childhood, you know.
Oh yeah, me too. Especially it was, because every time you walk into a grocery store, well, I mean, not like today, because they ruin Lunchables, but back then, you wanted to get some, and then you always have a nice refreshing drink.
Yeah.
And what better way to do it than having a Capri Sun with every Lunchables?
Yeah.
Especially the fact
Definitely.
I love Kool-Aid, as you mentioned. And like, oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the way too.
and of course, Bill Hug juices. They're my favorite.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, and for juices, it would probably have to be zero sugar juices and whatnot. Have the flavor, but none of the sugar or the calories.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so and of course, like I said, Cool Whip. It's extra creamy and it's extra delicious.
Oh
But
man,
oh, I know, Luke, I know. I just can't help it.
you broke me today, tonight, and especially today. You know.
Oh, I know. It's like you hitting. It's like you hitting the jackpot on the casino slots.
I was just like, whoa.
It's like cherry, 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 yay! Okay, and you don't win anything.
Yeah, we won
But
$100. Oh my god, remix.
yeah, I know, right? Um,
$777,777.
but yeah. Anyway, um, yeah. So like I said, there was like I said, that's the whole Apple event. It was really good. Just wished there was an iPad announcement, but oh well. Maybe
Well,
in the next event, they'll probably give us some news about that and maybe cut the price a bit of the iPad because the entry level. Because I really want to save up. I want to get me an iPad. So please, Apple, please, please, please.
please, please.
Yeah. because I'm saving up for it and all that stuff. But yeah, so back to Lunchables. But yeah, there's a lot of great launchable items back in the day.
And they
You
are.
know,
I mean, I grew up one of them.
before it went all downhill, and they
Yeah.
kind of destroyed it.
I mean, where I grew up there's one Lunchables I grew up as a kid, and that is Scooby Doo. Basics Lunchables. It's one that came out in 2002 of the summer months, and that
Uh-huh.
to me has to be one my favorite type of Lunchables as a kid. And that was I was only 7, and I grew up with these Lunchables. And that was my childhood growing up, along with the other types of Lunchables. There are boxes, and nowadays boxes like the Lunchables, they're very cheap. You know,
Yeah.
and they're very expensive. Excuse me. And nowadays, like they're small ones, very cheap. And I just fell in love with Lunchables, and they ruined Lunchables for not just all of us, but me.
Mhm.
But I didn't feel like ruining Lunchables. I love them. They're still delicious in my heartbeat.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I mean, they really, I don't know. It's just whoever thought it was a good idea. Yeah, well,
Whoever
now you ruin it for
like
me. Thank you.
mud pies or no, not mud pies, but dirt pies or chocolate, they're delicious to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree because I am a dessert kind of fan. I mean, I do like desserts.
There's also a Lunchables.
If
I
if
don't
there's a
know
dessert,
what
I'm not going to turn it down.
the they're basically called Lunchables. They're a type of desserts type of way, smaller ways, and there are also Lunchables. There are pizza layered,
Uh
taco,
huh. Yeah.
and there's two types of desserts, and they're brand new to us, and that's ruined for all of you. For me, I started feel like loving them.
Well, yeah.
Delicious, 'cause I'm gonna start.
Well, no, but like I said, the old saying is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and the thing is,
And what did they do? They had to ruin it.
they have
Yeah.
to ruin it for you
I know
guys.
Chris can agree with me on that.
I have to do a food review based on the grilled cheese um sandwiches on Brussels. If I go
Yeah, I'm a huge grilled cheese lover too.
yeah, they're also what grilled cheese on pizzas. My number one favorite.
Yeah, with the tomato soup on the side. Heck
Oh,
yeah,
what?
that's a classic.
I mean,
But
seriously, I bake pizzas with Lunchables. That tastes very good.
yeah, oh yeah, I know. I remember having the pizza ones, and it was the one with the Wits cracker and the ham or turkey and cheese
Yeah.
and on another cracker on a Wits cracker,
That was easy for me to make.
and I didn't care for it as much as it wasn't all that filling, but it was good.
It was delicious. I did a
Yeah,
food review about this
and the
one,
pizza one was really good too.
and now they have to ruin it with grilled cheesy sandwiches on pizza.
And I also remember the Dunkers as well that had the
Bunkers.
pizza sauce and the cheese sauce.
I did a
Those
food
were
review.
awesome.
I mean, one episode, and it was the very first episode of food reviews. It was spiciness, as I'm not gonna say the H word in the stream, but it has to do
Yeah.
with spicy food. I give it like a rating. It was the first rating I did of food reviews ever in the very first episode of food reviews. It was 2015. Okay, let's just say I give it like a not so good food. Let's say 6 or 7 or 8 out of 10 overall. I didn't say that was some food reviews at the time. That was all. It's kind of like Aqua Charlie Mode from my good friend Marshall Brown at the time, but it's a little different. But
Yeah.
but I want to make it good. And Stay tuned for the 650th episode of Food Reviews. I just want to do something very huge and exciting. I'm not sure how long it is for my 650th episode of Food Reviews. You don't want to miss that because it'll be released sometime in mid-October of 2023. I was going to do it in, let's just say, in late September, but I decided not to because I want to heal my teeth a little bit, because I want to get this out of the way. But decided to get this out of the way, eat not Pringles, French fries, and ketchup,
Mhm.
and other things, and more desserts coming away.
I like Crinkle Cut too.
Yeah.
I just do not like the paper thin French fries. It's like you eating a piece of something.
Yeah.
Less very less potato, and you eating a crunchy skin. Like you should be eating potato sticks.
Yeah, because that too. But what I'm
Which I
saying
do
is
like. I like potato sticks.
potato sticks. Yeah. What I'm saying
Yep.
is, basically, my team has to be fixed by next week.
And I like those Planters cheese balls. Those are really good too.
Very good, but overall they're delicious.
Yeah, especially the Planters one. The other ones are good. They're okay. Well, no, I was just talking about me with the cheese balls.
Oh, cheese balls, yeah. But I'm not
Cheese
Mhm.
balls, those were my favorite too. Yeah, I love cheese balls.
Yeah, I like the Planners one, and why Planners discontinued those cheese balls, we will never know why they discontinued them, because I love those cheese balls by Planners.
I never
Yeah, I
heard.
know.
I don't know why planners made cheese balls at the time. I never grew up with them at the time, but yeah.
It's because the most famous for the peanuts and whatnot, and that's something that you can't have.
No.
But they're famous for the peanuts.
I never grew up with planners, and I never will.
I did.
Neither has Reese's. Now,
Well, they're my. Well, I must say they're my favorite.
yeah. But
And
Do you like
and the
Utz
reason
better, Luke? Do you like Utz cheese balls better?
cheese. What kind of cheese balls, Chris?
Utz. Do you like Utz? What's your favorite brand of cheese?
I've seen so
Cheetos.
much commercials based on. I've seen a company named it called Cheetos at the time, but
Cheetos. Yep.
Those are delicious. I don't know what it's
Yep.
called, but basically, I don't remember, but it's basically delicious. And they surprisingly had my money filled up on my cheese balls thing. I know what it's called, but it's basically round shape.
Mhm.
But it was my money was still in that cheese balls can.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and good old Cheetos. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and popcorn was one of them because I had to say this, the popcorn ones started pulling out my teeth a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because of the holes and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to get my teeth fixed by
Yeah,
Friday.
popcorn's not really a place because it can get stuck in your teeth and it can be a big nuisance.
Yeah, and the
Especially
reason
when you
is,
got those holes and whatnot. They're the problem
the reason is,
of any kind of popcorn.
yeah, the reason is remix. I was watching Indiana Jones either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I'm sure what movies of Indiana Jones I was watching. Either the first four I was watching Disney Plus, or the fifth one I saw in theaters. And the reason why popcorn's still in my teeth. I don't know what happened to me, but that's where I'll start. But then I went to the dentist to get my teeth fixed. But then that will happen this Friday. But it will be fixed. But when it's fixed, I will have to not appreciate to go bowling. But I will go to the alley. But I'm not gonna be bowling. But when that's finished, for people who go bowling instead of me, I'll have to maybe have eaten donuts, but maybe not eat, but celebrate my 28th birthday, but maybe not it's not my birthday, but people have to celebrate June, July, August, September's birthdays, including mine, but 28th birthday all the way. And people have to start taking pictures of me and some rest of the June, July, August, September birthdays. So people who celebrate June, July, August, September, just for $10, but that's just me. But anyway, and that
Yeah.
would be great to maybe go on to Virginia, Washington D.C. in next week because on the 28th through October the 1st, which is very exciting.
Gotcha. And that's something we can probably do in probably in October. Do a theme of snack foods and other types of foods and whatnot. I think that's something we should definitely do.
Talk
Absolutely.
about that in another stream. Yeah, October the 1st. Yeah, and then
I got other plans for that,
okay.
but probably like on the next one in October. I want to say, if my math serves me right, I want to say Sunday would be the 8th of October, either
Yeah.
8th or 7th. I want to say 8th.
Yeah. But then,
And if I'm right, then I get a prize. If I'm wrong, then I'm gonna go probably go jump on a donkey somewhere. I don't know.
somewhere rainbow. Yep. And
Yeah, somewhere with the rainbow with my donkey, and hopefully he don't get me off of the rainbow, and I'll fall off.
music. I'll be in the live chat for the. Yeah, I'll be in the stream that October the 1st when I get home.
Because I'll probably be crying.
But that's just me. It would be my trip in a long time. But anyway.
Yeah.
I couldn't be able to go to Arlington, DC for 10 plus years. Plus, I've never been to Arlington, DC for so long. But I never went to see PBS for 10 years. And surprisingly, I'll go there September the 29th, which is very exciting. So there you go.
All right, well.
So September 28th through October the 1st is my trip back to Arlington, Virginia and Washington, D.C. Very exciting.
Oh yeah, I know it will.
I will be going
And
there.
hopefully Bonnie won't be there or Mr. Bucket to kind of ruin your trip.
But no. What surprised me, yeah, I will be going to PBS NewsHour again to see NewsHour's Alvin and Jeff and watching this, but I will be able to do some whole things with the NewsHour, visiting the NewsHour in person to honor the late Jim Lair. But of course, I gotta do something, you know.
And like I said, if you ever see Mr. Bucket, then like I said, when you come back home to Savannah, you can throw him in the Savannah River for all I care.
No, I will not do that in front of the NewsHour.
Well, no. No, I'm not saying about NewsHour. I'm just saying when you get to your home state, then you can throw Mr. Bucket off the Savannah River.
Oh God, Mr. Bucket.
Well, like I said, Bonnie. Well, the problem with Bonnie is that if he jumps in, he's gonna make a huge splash, and it's not gonna be good for the folks in Georgia.
He's not gonna have a big splash, no. And secondly, I don't know what's wrong with you, but he's just gonna.
I don't know. I'm just. I know. It's just because again, I've been 2 weeks off of the show, and I really want to bust somebody's butt, and if it's gonna be out of the 3, it's gonna be you, Luke.
Yeah, it's gonna be me.
Especially with the whole Teletubby doing pee or the Kool-Aid busting through the wall and then throwing that baby bottle at him. I mean, come on. I mean, it's either that or Billy waking up, the best part of waking up and having Folgers,
Wow.
If he's a coffee drinker. If he's not, then I'm sorry.
I'm just thinking, wow.
It's like, hey, boy, wants some Folgers?
Besides,
and they'll be like, I don't drink coffee. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong love you.
But anyway.
Anyway,
Well, hey, everybody wants on Duncan, so maybe Billy needs to go on Duncan. I don't know.
you're talking. And besides, when
Yeah.
I'm on my way towards DC, this will be some huge, exciting surprises. So be look out
Mhm.
for it. I'll
Woohoo.
see my good friend Lucas. Not sure he's gonna um be able to be there, but he's gonna see me at Reagan National Airport. So there you go on that. It's gonna be very
Uh,
exciting. It's gonna be on camera as Lucas the cool guy. Not sure
yeah.
if it's out yet, but it'll be very exciting. So there you go. It'll be something very huge, but you also want to see PBS worry about it because he didn't know what PBS and NewsHour was at the time. But
Hmm.
you will see. This is my second time visiting PBS, and I'm very excited about it. And I will see Alvin and Jeff for the first time in person. We look out for it. And my God, I will
Well,
see David Brooks the second time in person, especially the fact that I want to meet John Capehart. Looking forward to that.
well, all I gotta say is happy safe travels.
Thank you.
I mean, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, thank you. September 28th through October the 1st is my expected travel date to go out to DC. It's very important to me to go, and I'm looking forward to that. So there you go.
And I would imagine too. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I would imagine if Alex Paris goes to a racetrack, he would see nothing but bowling pins,
What?
and then he'll probably take his Chevy Camaro. Hopefully, he don't destroy his car, and one over a bunch of bowling pins at a racetrack
Yeah,
Oh my God, Remix, you're killing me.
with his helmet on, and yeah, I mean it's like boom, boom.
Just wow.
I know. Or when David 3000, when he wants to give somebody something a nice gift, like, "Hey Logan, you want a nice gift? How about my popcorn popper?"
Oh my
It's
God,
like,
man.
how does it work? Well, it's simple. You just like Alex do the game, and then you shut up, and then you make a popcorn. There, it's simple.
There, it's him.
Yeah,
Remix.
yeah. If you don't know how to make popcorn, then make yourself some tuna fish. But anyway, yeah. Have some delicious tuna fish
Zach.
or a nice tuna melt on a sub roll.
Oh, God, killing me.
I know. And some delicious coffee from Folgers.
Oh man. Oh,
I know. I'm completely losing it, but
Zach.
oh, I know I am. And I don't know where it's coming from, but I insist, yes. Um. Anyway, so yeah, so the Dunkers, I remember those things that had the cheese and the pizza sauce and whatnot. Because every time at school, at the middle to high school cafeteria, I always get those Dunkers. That kind of is like the cheese breadsticks or whatnot, or the cheese sticks, and then you just dunk those suckers in the pizza sauce, and I would say, high school, middle to high school cafeteria, the food kind of has a suspect
Yeah,
because
I was the same thing
'cause
back in middle
you
school,
never
and
know
it's
what they
so
put in those things.
yeah.
They're,
tasting the
and,
milk on it, and
yeah,
it tasted soggy. I don't do that anymore because I taste
yeah,
so
and
much
and
milk
that's what's wrong.
bad, and I don't do that anymore. So back when I was in sixth grade, and it tastes bad. But now I have a
Yeah,
box with me, so it helps me eat healthy, delicious foods.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
So I
But like I said, I can remember this too. In my middle school years, and I don't really like talking about my school years and everything because the teacher cared less about me, being successful and move up to the next grade and everything. But yeah, I mean that's a whole different thing. But the pizza really sucked. And if you wanted pizza, you would just get like I don't know, DiGiorno or something, or go to a pizzeria. Because there was one pizzeria where I was until 2005, and the prices were kind of okay, but the prices today are really expensive at this pizza place, and they're still around. Now they moved to a different location when I left. Um, but yeah, it was. But yeah, I mean today, yeah, it's really expensive, and they're still
Very
open.
expensive.
Um,
I mean, back in elementary school, those
but yeah, the school
good.
pizzas were not great.
But in sixth grade, when I was in sixth grade middle school, Southwest Middle School at the time, I drank some milk, but I don't do that anymore. I drank
Yeah, it's
stuff
like
out of my lunchbox because I drink stuff I eat and drink in the lunchbox in my lunchbox since I was in my second grade,
yeah.
which is
I
good.
was like, school people, what are you trying to pull? I mean, you trying to pull my leg? Like, come on, this is no pizza. You want me to show you how pizza's made? Okay, well then I guess I won't win this battle. I better just sit down in my chair and shut up and eat.
Excuse my language. But anyway,
But yeah, so
makes sense.
but who knows?
Who knows? Maybe it would make sense to anybody, you know?
And I'm glad that those days are over with me and everything. But
You. For me,
but like I said.
high school, I graduated.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. This is why I don't want to bring up the school and everything, because yeah, I
Me,
really don't want to know about that.
graduated from high school. I had diploma. Thankfully,
Yeah.
I just have to do this and all that thing. It's probably a good thing I graduated. It's like
Well, yeah, I know, but it's like I said. I know that I had to bring it up, but and that's why that the most sensitive topics I think are going to get left out in the stream, because they're very sensitive to me, in such a way that I'm just glad that it's over, and I'm glad that I don't have to put up with these idiot teachers who don't know what who are clueless and everything, and all they really care about is the money versus caring about the students and for them to really
yeah.
graduate and everything,
I
because
mean,
all they care about is the money.
high school,
I've dealt with a
they
lot of
just
teachers myself.
Yeah.
to me, when I was in middle high school, especially elementary school, all they care about is the students, not their money. Especially the fact I was in home state of Georgia. That's it.
Yeah. But like I said, the schools in Texas are way better than in New York. But I'm just saying.
And the,
But anyway, we're kind of going off track here and everything. But overall, like I said, we'll go over on the snacks and stuff probably in October.
October,
So be on the lookout for that theme, because we have a lot of stuff to talk about, from cheese balls to peanuts to Doritos to everything in between.
excuse my farting.
And okay, Luke, we need to send you to the shower and get yourself some body wash and wash yourself there, buddy.
Well, you must get cleaned up, yeah.
Yeah, we need to hurry things up because it's already almost
I
everyone.
know. I know. Well. I mean, this is the reason why I did it at 8 p.m. so you could have enough time to be on Alex's stream and everything. Because I know that I have competition. I mean, well, not really, but this is just a temporary stream. Um. Well, Well, I know, Luke. I mean, it's all in good fun. I know time's a bit wasting, but
Yeah.
but but I was gonna say, well, I mean, yeah, we'll kind of go over, the whole stuff on the foods and stuff. Because there's things I want to talk about. I know Chris has some he wants to talk about, especially Lunchables and everything. Back in the day when they were great, and now it's not so great.
Yeah,
Um,
Lunchables. I like Pizza Hut better, actually.
yeah, yeah,
Back in the day, those days, I used to eat Pizza Hut a long time ago.
yeah.
Yep, Pizza Hut.
But we'll talk about that on the October show.
That sounds.
But anyway, guys, yeah, Luke.
I said on top of shows. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, the next topic I want to go over, and that is, of course, Atari. I know Chris has been waiting for this for the podcast stream, and that is Atari has bought Atari Age website, which is a forum site and whatnot. So now Atari Age is owned by Atari.
Yeah.
And how do I feel about it? Well, kind of good and bad. But at the same time, I mean, I'm kind of glad, in a way, because like I said, with the 2600 plus coming out, Atari wants to at least do something and because like I said, the Atari 2600 plus plays those weird cartridges of the 2600, and I
Yeah.
believe the 7800 as well, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll see.
Um,
Have to go to the bathroom.
I know it won't do the 5200 because 5200 went nowhere because of that one lousy controller. But yeah,
What if,
you know what I would do with that 5200 controller? I would throw that out the window.
well, they do have 200 games on the, what's it called? The anniversary edition, correct?
I think so. Yeah.
With the upgraded control, so they are playable after all.
Yeah, because that was one of the Achilles heel of the 5200 was that god awful controller that you could actually
Yeah, that was
that had all the numbers.
awful.
It's like a freaking controller that has all. It's like, oh, this is cool. It's like, okay, you want to make a phone call and it's saying it's like, okay, this is a arcade joystick meets a phone. Like what? That kind of design didn't make no sense. Uh, I know the 7800 had that one too. I mean, it's like, what is with all these keypads? It's like, are we gonna dial a number here or something, or is this supposed to be a video game console or a telephone system? I'm like, you choose.
Bathroom.
All right, look. It's like, is this either a video game console or a freaking telephone
Wow.
with all these numbers?
Wow.
I'm like, what is this crap? Yeah, and I was saying earlier, Luke. It's like, what I would do with the 5200 controller. I would unplug it and throw it out the window
Wow.
because of how bad
Well,
that controller is.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, and of course the Atari Jaguar had those buttons too. I'm like, was it really necessary to have all those buttons? It's like, why not make it simpler? Like a Super Nintendo controller, or the controls that we used to know and love. Why give us these extra buttons? Like, are we gonna make a phone call here, or we're gonna be playing a video game?
Or something better. When in the AVGN episode, one of the episodes of Atari, something like that, I can't remember what console it was. It has a toilet,
Yeah. Yeah, that I believe that was the Jaguar CD that would be like a toilet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because every toilet, everybody was made out of a Tolly Jaguar CD. Why? Because it pooped and it sucked. All right.
No.
Yeah. No. Anyway. Yeah, I make all those fart jokes all night, but I don't. But anyway, yeah, all those amazing fart jokes that you never knew that came out of Wee Miss Plum's mouth.
Yeah.
Um. But anyway. So like I said, is this a video game console or is this a telephone?
I don't know.
And that's why the 5200 failed because of that god awful controller. There's a lot of awful controllers and whatnot. And, I think I'm glad I don't use those crappy controllers. Although the only problem with the 360 controller was the D-pad. The D-pad was bad.
Yeah, bad.
It was really terrible. Um, the Xbox Series S and X controllers, the D-pad's actually really good, but it does have that little clicky noise, and that can be kind of bothersome. But
Yeah.
but other than that, it's a really good D-pad. I think the D-pad is much improved over the Xbox One and probably the 360. Um, And of course, the GameCube is a really nice controller too, because it don't have the select button like the other controllers do.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they kind of copied Sega when the Sega controllers didn't have a select button.
What is
I know.
okay? No. I just prefer that comment who said, I don't speak another language. Who said this on the YouTube comment? Who said on my Algebra Ads episode? But what is this? It's from one Hummer to 4514. What is that? Oh,
No idea, Luke.
I have no idea who said that. My LGBT or my it was from episode 244 of LGBT at the time.
Yeah.
I don't. It's a language fear. I have to translate that. Sorry. It's somebody who
Uh-huh.
needs. It's a I need to translate this, but yeah, go ahead, remix. What are you saying?
But like I said, the Sega controllers lack the select button. Is what I'm saying. And of course the GameCube didn't have the select button.
Translate, yeah. Recipes per announcer Bob Barker. Oh, that's what it was. It speaks in Spanish.
Ah, yeah, probably because the person don't speak English and they have to do it in some way. Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't understand the person's language.
Yeah, one of these Algebra Ads episodes, and all of a sudden, a comment area who had to speak English, and all of a sudden, recipes Bob Barker in Spanish for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I don't speak French nor Japanese, so sorry. Can't help you on that one.
Can't help you.
I'm no Japanese, that's for sure. Or French. All I know is choo cha choo fat. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, more like Chon Yao fat, but who knows? But anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Probably had too much meatloaf. All right.
And thank you, Chloe. I don't know his last name, but he wanted to send me a friend request. He's from Minnesota, by the way. He's also a gay.
Yeah.
He's also he's a friend of some of my brothers, like Chris and Nick, and Brad Michael. Horgan. Yeah. BRANDEN. Yeah, your name, by the way. But he's a gay man, not your remix pump thing. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you about Minnesota.
What is that?
Somebody had a sip of Minnesota.
What?
Yeah, yeah. We had a sip of Minnesota. Yep, exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, because Minnesota is MIN. Well, you know, kind of like this, Luke. Minnesoda.
That. Oh my god.
Yeah, or in anticipation on the NES. You know, soda pop, soda
Julia
pop.
Andrews, and I hate to say it because I was reading on Facebook. She made
Yeah.
a rare public appearance recently walking A. The way she had will have everyone saying the same thing. Check some of the recent pictures. Seen here is nowadays Julia Andrews.
Yeah.
So that's what my iPad Pro said. You know, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, in anticipation on the NES. You know, like soda pop or soda poo or cheesy or sausagey or cakey or caca or whatever.
Oh my god, remix. Anyway,
You know, instead of a hot dog stand, it's a hot dog stank.
Yeah.
well, besides from that remix, I saw a friend of mine named Jordan, Aaron, not Jory Scal, but he told me, he told everyone this, the good news. His mom is already set for a dentist appointment, but it's in our town, okay. Oh, Iowa, I pronounce it.
Iowa.
According to my insurance, my mom already signed on a few days ago. It's mom, yeah. I'm up my 2 will eventually go away. Yes, the same thing with mine, you know? We'll go away and follow me at the way in the past weekend and today. Well, Rogers Jordan, I wish you good luck on this one, but I have to do the same thing on Friday. But anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so so Atari buying out Atari Age, yeah, I don't know what it really means, but probably means that some of the stuff in the forums are gonna go away, and probably my favorite games are gonna go away too, but who knows? You know, only time will tell. But you know, now Atari Age is bought out by Atari, and you know, things are looking ahead as when Atari launches the 2600 plus.
Wow.
Because I know every Atari fan out there was so super excited about it.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, my friend from Argentina said is posting a rat who was also in mosquito.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
be aware of Wade.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not reading the thing because some people are going to get me from what's going on, but I'm not reading the whole
Yeah.
text. But that's another from. It's from Argentina, but he said he didn't say anything. But it's from Buenos Aires, Argentina. But overall, he made me laugh today. You know,
I'm sure he did.
he made me. Well, both Leonardo. Well, actually, Jake Kangaroo Rat and you did, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Argentina guy and you remix Billy.
Yeah.
Well, Argentina's got. If he's watching this, I have no idea what to say of you.
I don't know.
I'm like, forget out here. I mean, let me tell you a brief story about him, okay? He was an old, like a huge VCR and at Theeads of media margarina type of guy, like I do.
Yeah.
Especially he
Yeah.
doesn't like a newbie type of like Blu-rays and 4K Blu-rays because he's from Argentina, and he doesn't know about newbies media at all. But that's just
Yeah.
me.
Well, I guess that's understandable. I mean,
He's born in 1981. That's just me. He was
mm,
42.
yep,
Say it. So,
indeed.
that press.
Yeah, and well, Chris is going to be 41 sometime.
Yeah, 41.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 42 or 40. I forget how old I'm gonna be. Not
Yeah,
matter. Neither do I.
yeah,
Yeah.
The mood, honest. I have to. I'm not in the mood to celebrate my birthday this year. You know why?
yeah.
Why is that?
Oh, Remix knows. Remix knows, and I think I told you, Luke, the other day.
Oh, yeah. You told me about your birthday coming up. What is that?
No, I don't want to celebrate my birthday. I'm too upset to do that.
Yeah,
But hey, if you want to have a party, we can have it later on in the season.
That's fine. Yeah, go.
That's
Yeah.
better mode.
I don't know what time exactly.
yeah. I understand.
No, I'll let you know. I can tell you this much: Ronald should be there. Michael Trenzillo, Jackie Smotrich, Jason Nadel. We're gonna try to get Erin Perry in on the action, and a bunch of on Zoom, and a bunch of other people.
Zoom. Yeah. The thing is, Chris, I have a free version of Zoom and not really a paid version of Zoom, unfortunately. So that's my thing. But anyway.
I have a paid version. You can use mine.
Okay. That way I can get back into the show again.
I'll host the call for the month. That's all. Yeah, 'cause
That'd be fun.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, cool. Because I do get paid from work for next week and the week after. So I'm supposed to be getting another work day. Hopefully at the end of this week. I'm hoping.
Open. Yeah. You
Because
should, Chris.
yeah, I know, but otherwise I'll be working at NBC because I would hate to leave my job at the. Hey, I mean, the only bad thing
Yeah.
about working at the mall is the music that they play.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I'm not sure about
Tell me about it.
A through the first, Chris.
Yes.
And like I said, because I'm going to Arlington, D.C., and to be able to see PBS for the second time in person, because I'm looking forward to see PBS again in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and we'll be able to meet up with Almond and Jeff in person.
Nice.
So I'm really looking forward to be able to go to PBS in person in
Very
Arlington, Virginia again.
Very good. Yes.
It's going to be exciting for you, Lou. I mean,
Yes.
it really is. I mean, because when October comes, I know everybody's going to be taking a trip to Blairstown to go to Camp Crystal Lake.
Wow.
Awesome.
Unlike me, because
And I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm just saying that's what probably going to happen.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, but
Blairstown is. Let me check if it's a thing or not.
that it's actually I think it's either a town or a village, and but it's
It's a village?
well, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. Maybe go to Arlington, Virginia, because one, it's expensive, and two, I really want to be able to go in there to save my money. Because right now I'm not. I will say in the stream, but when it's over. But I'll say in the private shops per se. But
Yeah, and like I said, that's one of the three places. I think one of the two places of the filming location of the 1980 movie.
this is how much money I got right now, Remix.
Yeah, I know.
In the private chat mode.
But yeah, and those locations in the 1980 horror film known as Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And the Camp Crystal Lake place is in Blairstown. That's in the state of New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
before I forget, I'm not sure about the weekend of this 26th through the 28th because I have a cousin who will be turning 50. This upcoming 26th, 27th through the 29th. Because I'll be celebrating my cousin's Leanne's 50th birthday. Not sure what my schedule allows me to do Maypop Extravaganza stream. We'll see what happens, but we'll see what happens. What's Leanne?
Yeah, you pretty much got your hands full.
Yeah, for September, October, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll say, it just had to be that way, you know?
But anyway. So Atari buying out that I'm a bit skeptical on what's to come. As we go closer and closer of the release of the 2600 plus.
Yeah.
Being able to play those classic Atari games again,
Mhm.
especially for me, want to go back and play one of my favorite games by Warren Robinette called Adventure.
Yeah.
Um,
Getting my career glasses because it's
or somebody wants to play a game of Y'all's Revenge by Walshaw.
Yeah.
And what else?
Yeah.
Adventure, obviously, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Soul Quest, no.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Now, I think the one game that you probably won't find on Atari, sad to say, there's no Tickle Me Elmo on the Atari 26.
Wow.
You won't find that. I'm sorry to say. No. Or you probably won't find Barney on the Atari.
No.
Maybe someday they'll make a hide and seek game on the Atari. Who knows? I mean, I don't know how that will work on the Atari. I don't know. I mean, do you look okay, Barney? You look kind of pixelated. What is wrong with you?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
It's like you got something in your chin there, Bunny. What's that? What? You pixelated? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, and they all live happily ever after.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end, and of course, walking into Teletubby Land. Yeah, we don't want to know what happens, but anyway.
It's past 10 o'clock, man. I know it's hard, but
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Anyway, I got one more thing that I'll go over real quickly, and then we're gonna end the stream.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm just having a good time.
Yeah.
Because it's getting super late.
For me, at least.
Well, yeah, I know.
And I'm willing to go to work tomorrow.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because, and show the people, hey, look, there's an Aqua call in the Gran Turismo game. Like, ooh, cool. But anywho, yeah, just a typical day, work day for Luke Jeffers.
Oh my god!
Hopefully he don't be sleeping in the middle of a job, because that would suck.
In the middle of my part-time job. If Norma, Shireen, Jane, everybody, my employees at the job watching this.
Yeah, this is for you, and I'm so sorry. All at the same time. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Anyway, one last thing I want to talk about, and the whole Disney thing. Well, guys, as you guys know, there was a blackout that happened, and it lasted for like 10, 12, 13 days and whatnot. And then when they finally reached the agreement, some of the channels came back on, and some channels all vanished for a spectrum of the customers like me. And for the people who don't have Spectrum, you guys still have the channels, and I'm happy for you guys. But for people who have Spectrum like me, we are kind of screwed, and now we don't have those channels anymore because of the number one enemy, and that's greed.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And because of wanting more money, rather than bringing back those channels that I like, they Spectrum had no choice but to get rid of the channels. And for me, as a Spectrum subscriber and whatnot, because I have the entertainment package, so I can get those channels. That kind of stains on me, which means I can't watch my favorite shows anymore on Disney Junior and all that other stuff. Um, because I know in October they're coming out with a new Halloween special that's going to be on. But thankfully, I'll be able to watch it on Disney Channel
God.
because it's going to be on Disney Channel, Disney Junior, and XD. But I'll be able to watch it on Disney Channel because I know last year they had that Christmas special, and that was on ABC, Disney, Disney Junior, and Disney XD. But at least this year for the Halloween one that's going to be out, I think on Sunday the first, and then Monday on Disney Plus, and I'll be getting rid of Disney Plus because it's going up in price like a zombie. But anyway, so so apparently yeah, so Spectrum got rid of Freeform. They got rid of Disney Junior. They got rid of Disney XD. I think they got rid of National Geographic. I think they got rid of that. And it's really sad for me being a Spectrum customer because this is the only thing we can get. Unless if I just say, well, I want my money back, and then I'll just go to another TV service, which I know that it's getting expensive and more expensive. With the choices out there, like YouTube TV's getting super ridiculous expensive, or Hulu, live TV, or maybe Fubo. But it's just for Disney to kind of take away the choice and everything because this year has been kind of a downhill thing for Disney. I mean, well, I will say one good thing, and that is I enjoyed the heck out of the Disney Pixar movie
Yeah.
Elemental because I bought that movie on Apple TV/iTunes. I bought it this month because I wanted it, and now I have it in my library and I will cherish that movie because it's a really good movie, and of course it has that awesome song that they have at the end. It's just really good. I love that song, and I think this is a really good Disney Pixar movie. I know it's not as good as the other ones, but I don't care what anybody says. This was a great movie. I really enjoyed the heck out of it, and I even did a review of it too, and I really really loved it. Um, but I would say that taking the freedom away from me, enjoying the Disney stuff, kind of it really kind of hurts in such a way, for Spectrum customers. And again, for people who don't have Spectrum, you guys are totally fine and safe and whatnot. But for Spectrum customers, which is owned by Charter Communications, it's really sad. Get rid of those channels, especially Freeform. Now I can't watch 31 Days of Halloween or even the Christmas, so I'm kind of screwed. So ha ha ha, yeah, sucks to be you, whatever. But I don't feel pity. I'm just saying that. Well, I knew this was gonna happen, and it did.
Yeah.
So for everybody who has Spectrum, I'm sorry, but I'm one of them because like I said, if I had the option, I would just get rid of the cable and just stick with internet. But yeah, I can't get rid of TV, so I'm gonna have to live with it, I guess. But I will say though, the one coolest thing that I saw and whatnot, and then I ended up buying the whole thing on iTunes, was the season series finale of one of my favorite shows when it was on Disney Channel, and it's gone now, and it's on Disney Plus and everything, and it's on YouTube as well, and that is it was a really cool show. It's called The Owl House.
Yes.
And season 3 is incredible, especially the series finale episode, the third and final episode of the finale. It is one of the best episodes I've ever watched, and I give that a solid 10 out of 10 from start to finish. It was amazing. It was incredible. And you were on the edge of the seat, have to watch these 3 episodes. And I did not hesitate. I went on iTunes, saw The Owl House, and saw these 3 episodes that were available, and I just bought them because these were awesome episodes. And I will cherish them dearly of those 3 episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really sad, again, because this was on a Thursday, because like I said, so before the blackout, I did watch Disney Junior, and the final movie I watched on Disney Junior before the blackout was the 1950 movie Cinderella.
Yeah.
And of course, that was the second to last. The first one was the Tigger's the Tigger movie that was on Disney Junior. And then after that, I tuned in one final time on Disney Junior, and I watched the 1950 Cinderella. And then after that, after the blackout, and now, that, like I said, and then afterwards, when they reached an agreement, and what did not bring back was Disney Junior. So I'm really gonna miss the channel. And I know before you guys are saying, well, you're 34 years old, you don't need to be watching that kind of crap. Well, guess what? You're not my mother, and you and you don't want to tell me what to do because if there's something I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna watch.
Right? You're not your mother.
Yeah. And if I'm gonna watch something, I'm gonna watch it because it's on my TV, it's on my 43-inch TV, and if I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
If I have it on the Xbox, I'm watching it on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna watch it.
Because I do more than just video games.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Luke.
This, let's say, for example, my TV that I used to expand users like me. We have the Disney channels before, and we have Disney channels to this day.
Mm-hmm.
No blackout. That was good, and that was
because Disney. Because I said, these other companies want to be on the good graces, so they have to, jack up the price and everything. Because that's the number one issue of why they do this is because they want to try to jack up the prices and everything.
The prices.
And that to me is a bad business for any cable company or satellite.
For you guys, I'm like, for me, I just had to expand.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know, and that's what I've been telling you, Luke, on Discord. That I'm glad that you got it, and I'm glad you're not affected. But for people who only have one option, in the state of New York, especially where I'm at, that only option on is Spectrum. It's either that or have nothing at all.
support to say things like that is Carter,
And if it was me, I would get rid of TV and Spectrum TV, and I would do like Sling TV or Fubo TV, as long as they don't keep raising the prices and everything. Then I would stay in and do Fubo TV, and then I can enjoy the content on all my devices. Especially the iPad, because the iPad is a great media consumption device as well, not just for games.
Especially the fact that
But it's just taking. It's just what Disney's doing is taking away, the freedom, and the ability to enjoy the Disney content that you want to watch, and that's not only going to hurt me, but it's also going to hurt a lot of Spectrum customers who have who have kids and whatnot who enjoy these educational shows, and now they won't be able to get any more because of the greedy tactics.
I mean, Disney was my childhood growing up.
Yeah, I mean mine too, and now this is the 100th anniversary, and this is the thing we get. It's a slap. It's a huge slap in the face.
For you, I mean me.
Well, yeah, I know.
It was good in my hands.
I understand, Luke, but I'm just saying, that I don't want you to feel my pity because we don't have the channels anymore. And again, if I would like to get Fubo TV, and then I can get those channels.
No,
but like I said, it's just money is extremely tight, and my mother don't want to put up with the fight and everything. So now I'm gonna have to live with it, and that's why I don't want cable because now they got rid of it. And I don't want you to feel sorry for me because now they took that off of Spectrum. Now you won't be able to watch the stuff that you want to watch. Well, hey, like I said, there's always YouTube and there's always Disney Plus. But I'm gonna be getting rid of my Disney Plus subscription because they're gonna be raising the price by $3, which is insane. Kind of like what Netflix is. That's why I never go back to Netflix because of the outrageous prices.
Yeah.
I understand, Luke, but
which is good because I have enough money knowledge of Disney Plus.
I know.
Not just Disney Plus, but Hulu and ESPN Plus. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I know.
On the other hand, you need to get rid of it. And that's
I'm gonna have to, Luke, because like I said, money is super tight right now and everything, and and as much as I want to continue, because I haven't been watching anything on Disney Plus since then, and I know I should be watching some Disney Plus stuff, but I don't get the time because I'm usually on the bed, on my butt, doing my work every day, and just thinking about ways that I can improve things a bit, and and I simply don't have time and all, and because like I said, I think after I get rid of Disney Plus,
I watch bits and pieces of Disney Plus.
Yeah.
The fact that I watch childhood favorites of mine like Recess, Lloyd in Space, which is not on Disney Plus yet, especially Weekends again, which is not on Disney Plus. Timo Supremo again, not on Disney Plus, and so many other shows that I watched back in the old 2 Disney days and the Jax days. One of them is on Disney Plus now. Super Robot Monkey Team High Force Go. Yeah,
which is an awesome show. I mean,
pretty simple.
Yeah, but it's like I said, because I'm gonna be getting rid of Disney Plus, and I'm gonna make way and get myself a subscription. I know she ain't gonna like this either, but I'll be getting a subscription to Storyblocks because there's a lot of great things on there that's gonna really help out for Wheel One and everything. Finding royalty-free music because I'm using some of the music, for the intro outro ID kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Storyblocks really does come into place for me, and for the future ahead, and that's why I want to do it. And yeah, it's gonna come out of my pocket, not gonna be on hers. But because like I said, obviously I'm gonna save my money for an iPad, but it's like I said, I mean, again, I just want to be clear about this because because it's really getting late and everything, and I understand this, but what I'm saying is that for Spectrum users like me, yeah, we're kind of dead in the water, and we're not gonna be able to file or complain or anything like that because it's just Disney just wants the money, obviously, so they can
obviously.
continue to do some outrageous things and really destroying the magic because Disney had magic and now all that magic is vanished.
Vanish.
So and with that, there's no more wish upon a star. No, none of it's all down the tubes.
The tubes. No,
And
it's not none of the above. It's no. Your dreams never coming true.
no. And like I said, even though I bought Elemental on iTunes because I love the movie and I wanted it, I mean, it's just because like I said, Warner Brothers, they had some missteps too, and then they had a huge hit with Barbie, and Disney, well, they're trying to find a hit of their own. And and all these mistakes they're making and everything, and for the 100th anniversary, and yeah, and now we're suffering for it.
We're suffering, just.
Well, I mean, for me, with Spectrum, because again, if I would like to get Fubo TV, because like I said, this is the only cable company we have where I'm at. Because this is an apartment, not really a house and whatnot. So I can't get Verizon Fios. I can't get none of this other stuff. So if I want another TV provider, I would have to switch and get Fubo. But like I said, the money is super tight and everything, and I'm just gonna say, well, forget it. And I'm gonna just concentrate and do what I do best, and just I don't know. Don't really care about it too much, but that's just how I see things. But
yeah,
only time will tell.
Be screwed 1,000,000%, big time.
But this is the reality we're living in. And as Sinbad would say, again, sick world we're living in, full of sick people.
Yeah.
Or should I say, this is a sick world we're living in, sick people. From that movie,
but yeah.
All right. Well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without being said, I think that's gonna conclude tonight's podcast stream for September 17th, 2023. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And so if you enjoyed the stream, do me two things. One, hit the subscribe button, and number two, hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on the uploads or the live streams. And hopefully I'm not stealing this from Alex Paris, because if I am, he's gonna drive all the way to California to see me here in New York State, and he's gonna probably give me a butt whooping. But who knows? But yeah, so like I said, number one, hit the subscribe button. Number two, hit the notification bell, and all the stuff is in below. Where you can check out where I'm at and everything, because you guys know the drill. And of course, I'm on DeviantArt as well. We're gonna be posting some new photos sometime, especially in October, because I'm gonna be uploading a brand new logo that was just announced. That we made a huge announcement. And of course, I'm talking about Kid Bots. So there's a brand new look of that, and everything, and of course, everything in general. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there you go on that, and so I'm over the place too, guys. Again, I'm on Threads and I'm on X, stupid name. and a bunch of others. So you can check me out. And yes, guys, you can also check out some other videos too, like Forza Horizon 5 videos, like me, going off a cliff with my Toyota Supra, driving too fast and end up rolling down the hill and crash into a tree. And that spells GAMEOVER, your life, dude. But anyway. Yeah, so there's that to consider, and a bunch of other videos that you may like too, like Winbert96 and the other stuff. So you can check out the content that I have in store for you all. And like I said, guys, you can check out and give it a listen to on Mixcloud, Christianity's third episode. You can check it out on Mixcloud, and of course his album on music platforms. Because I think after this, we all need a Walkman beat. Once everything and blah blah blah. But who knows? Anyway, so I want to thank Christianity for tuning in on the whole shenanigans.
Yes, thank you for having me here. I appreciate it.
Hope you enjoyed the stream and busting Luke's butt and everything, and
yeah, that was cool.
And and probably before he goes to bed, he's gonna have himself some nice jelly sandwiches.
Jelly donut.
I don't know.
Jelly donuts.
Or some nice tuna melt. Who knows? But anyway, in all seriousness, thanks Chris for being on the show. And of course, thank as always to Lujevers, and of course, he did really well on The Price is Right. I know he had a good time with the contestants and everything, and even though he didn't win, but he I'm sure he was happy to be a competitor and be a contestant on The Price is Right and everything. And of course, you can check out exclusive content, exclusive perks and everything. And all that would be on his YouTube channel, and I think it's about $5 and whatnot, and you'll be able to get exclusive stuff because Luke won't give it to you for free because he wants to see paper money instead of seeing somebody puke in Teletubby Land. Yeah, or see someone pee in Teletubby Land. He wants to see green money. He doesn't want to see puke or see pee. All right. Anyway, I digress. So there you go. And Luke, go ahead and I'll put you in the center stage. And let's go ahead and wrap up. So Luke, the floor is yours, as I try to say it. And now I'm gonna drink a tea because I feel like I got something stuck in my throat.
Oh God! The first thing is, you're welcome. Second thing is, well, folks, just a reminder. Oh man. For those of you who don't know, get ready because Friday is my dentist appointment, and I'm looking forward to the next. As I told you earlier, my trip to Washington D.C. A big, very huge comeback will be coming. Let's say I'm filming this on September 28th through the 1st of October. I'm going there straight as I can. It'll be released right after FWX on either before or after FWX, sometime around, let's say, October 13th, 2023, here on my main channel. Be lookout for it. It's going to be a huge, exciting thing to tell you about it. And it's going to be a huge film I'm working on about my trip to Washington, D.C. sequel because I'm looking forward to this. And there you go. That was up for me. And I'm getting tired right now. Salute Jefferson. Goodbye. Peace out, baby. Back to Remix Plum Whole entire thing.
Alright, thank you, Luke. And And yeah, guys, and yeah, I did forget to add the banner ticker on the bottom, but that will return for the next Sunday show after Luke gets done with a stream by Alex Paris and whatnot, which you can give him a follow and give him a subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification so whenever he goes live or does a video. Just watch. Just do me a favor. Watch out for Bonzi, buddy, because he may not want you subscribing to his channel. And if he gives you mouth, then, like I said, give him something that he's really gonna taste in the morning. Is a giant fist right into his mouth,
God.
and that would teach him. That would teach him a lesson. So, anyway, there you go on that. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna play this 2 times, and that'll be the end of the stream. So for Luke Jeffers and of course the chat room, the loneliest chat room on the planet for tonight. Well, with the exception of Andrew being in the chat room. So thank you, Andrew. So for Andrew, Luke, Chris, and everybody, and all my subscribers. This is Weeman's Plum,
Yeah.
and for Christianity and everything. This will conclude tonight's presentation of BPT's mini podcast Extravaganza for September 17th, and we'll do it again next Sunday. But in the meantime, guys, have a great night, and I know that Luke has to hit the hay because his mother will be knocking at his door very soon. Like, why are you not in bed, Mister? Because because he's waiting for me to say good night. So it's like, well, come on, and she'll be like, come on, let's get with the program here. He needs his beauty sleep so he can work at Aqua tomorrow. Like, okay, Mom, okay. So anyway, we're saying good night, and thank you all for watching, and we'll do it again next Sunday for another great shenanigans and everything, and busting Luke's butt and everything. So the 3 of us will be back next week. So till then, everybody, have yourselves a great night, and we'll do it again next Sunday. Goodbye, and there you go. Peace out.
Ooh, yeah.
That's enough of that. That's enough. All right.
That's enough.
Okay, yeah. It's
Goodbye, everybody.
are we all clear?
Not yet.
Shortly.